Hey, what's up, everyone? I just wanted to give you a little month one update just about what I've been doing and all of that stuff. So I just want to walk you through what a day has looked like here at training camp. So usually I start my morning around 6:30 in the morning, get ready for the day, then I'll spend some time in a devotional with the Lord, just writing out my prayers. Sometimes I'll go for a walk. Sometimes I'll sit here. There's a tree right in front of me, and the sun rises right there. So I'll just sit here and watch the sunrise, admire God's glory. Then after that, we have breakfast from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, which is really cool. It's just a good time of fellowship, good time to get the morning started. We don't have our phones during the week, so that's the time that we turn in our phone during the day. And then from 9 to 10-ish, we have our devotional time, so just spending some time in the Word, learning more about Him, doing our own personal devotionals. And then from 10 to noon, we have a session with all three of the squads that are here on campus. Those can vary in topics. We've had some about vulnerability. We've had some about the history of missions. We've had some about how the gospel changes just based off of what country you're in and where you're at. And that one was super cool. That was probably my favorite one here so far. We've had one about the Holy Spirit, one about healing, just lots of different topics. And we've had one of those every single morning. And it's been super cool. It's a little 2-hour block where we do it. And then from 12 to 12:30, we have a little bit of cleaning time. So just restoring the campus that we're living on, making sure it's good for everyone to be there. And then 12:30 is when we have lunch. The food here, sometimes it's cultural food from different countries. Sometimes it's just regular old pulled chicken, and tacos, basic stuff. It kind of just depends on the day, but it's all been really good. The men, sometimes we struggle for portion sizes just depending on what it is, but it is what it is, and you move forward and you eat your snacks if you have them in your tent. And then in that first afternoon spot from after you finish lunch until 3 o'clock, we have a free time period, which is just a time for us to rest and just process the information that we learned from the session that morning in our devotionals. And it's just a really great time to fellowship with the teammates, keep building those relationships, and just keep going with them. Very much needed, especially as you go on through the week and you've just been learning so much. And at 3 o'clock, we have time with our squad. So 2 days a week, that is working on our fundraising, helping each other work on fundraising. 1 day a week, that's working on our blogs, just writing those up, looking at how to tell, how to tell the stories that we've learned here, the things that we've seen from God, and the ways that we've seen Him move here. 1 day we just have a fun day where we go and we play games, and then 1 day is a move your body day, as they call it, which is where we move our bodies. We do worship, workouts, things like that, just to get it going, because there's science that when you are moving your body, then your brain and the rest of your body is less likely to have mental illnesses and stuff. It just helps you to keep pushing through. So those times are really cool. And then from 4 to 5, we have another session. So that one just kind of depends on what it is. Sometimes it's taught by our squad mentor, Jody. Sometimes it's taught by our man mentor, Matt. And then sometimes it's taught by some of the staff here on campus. It's been really cool. It's a really good shorter session. And then from 5 to 6 o'clock, we split the men and women, and then we split into our teams, and we have dinner with our teams. So my team is me, 4 other guys, and our team leader. Our team leader will be leaving after our first month in Romania, and then he will raise up a new team leader from the 5 of us, which is super cool. He's a really good dude. His name is Cole. He's super awesome. And so we just have dinner with them, and then after that we have team time. And so team time is another thing that's varied on the day. So Mondays are our debrief day. Tuesdays are our gratitude day, which is just showing our gratitude to the week. And the debrief is just what did I learn last week? Or what did I do? Let's talk about it. We have a day where we can just basically do whatever we want. Wednesdays are our Bible study day. And then Thursdays, we just do more gratitude. It kind of just depends on the week about what we do on Thursdays and Fridays. So that's been super cool, and that ends our night around 7 o'clock, and then 7 to about 10 is just our free time to decompress, do whatever we want, spend more time with the Lord if we need to, or just hang out and play games and stuff and have fun. And then around 10, we have to be in our tents and going to sleep around 11. Recently, I've been going to sleep a lot earlier than that just because the days have been really packed. But yeah, that's about what a normal day looks like. On Saturdays and Sundays, we have our Sabbath days. So Saturday is just completely your day. We only have to be there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And besides that, we have nothing else. So it's just a good time to rest, because that's something they really encourage us to do. And so that's been a really cool thing to learn how to do, just because in normal America, we don't get the chance to rest very often. You know, it's like go, go, go if you're not working someone else's. But here it's like if you're not resting someone else's and you're setting yourself up like not well for the rest of the week. So that's been super cool to learn what that looks like for me and how to do that. This past Saturday, not yesterday, but the Saturday before, I spent most of the day fasting, and it was just really good, really sweet time with the Lord. He really filled me up. And then I ended up eating dinner that night because I felt like the Lord was telling me to go eat. So I did, and it was just really good. It set me up so good for this week. I'm really excited. And Sundays are again another Sabbath day, except we have church with our squad in the mornings. Um, so that like kind of looks different. The first week our team leads, they all led squad church just to get us a feel of how to do it. And then every week since then, we've had different teams lead. And so what it looks like a lot is just a little bit of worship time, a little bit of fellowship time. You normally have what would be like a message, which is just like a topic, but it's just more like a group discussion kind of thing. We have some drinks, like some cookies as a time. We're kind of just like hanging out, like it's very chill. And so normally that's for like 2 hours, and then the rest of Sunday is free to do what we want. Yeah, it's been really good. Our Friday nights are normally like a movie night, so we've been watching like Just Mercy, we watched Free Burma Rangers, we watched The Social Dilemma. So those are all really good like informational movies just to keep us going, and so that's been really cool. And yeah, overall, life here in Georgia so far has been really, really amazing. I've been learning so much. I've been digging into the Word a lot more than I normally would have. And just like creating a lot of habits for myself that I can carry on after my time here on the field. And it's just been really awesome. The Lord has been moving in some really big ways. I've seen a lot of things that I have never seen before, and it's just been really cool. Living in the tent has not been that bad. It's been actually kind of nice. You know, it's just your home. After a while, we've had really bad rain the last couple weeks, and so that has not been fun. Currently, all my stuff is laying out in the field over here, baking in the sun because it's the first sunny day we've had in like 9 days, and it's all moldy and it smells really bad. But it's okay. We love it. Yeah, so just a few logistical updates. This next week is the last week that we have here in Georgia. I have loved my time here, but I'm super pumped to get moving forward. I have all this joy from the Lord, all filled up from Him, and I'm ready to pour out to other people. Just super excited for that. So this is our last week here. It'll be super good. Friday, we are packing up, cleaning up campus, getting ready to leave. And then Saturday morning, we're packing up the van at like 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And we're going to drive the 8.5 hours to Huma, Louisiana. I don't actually know how you say that name, but it's Louisiana. So I guess we'll figure out how to say it when we get there. But yeah, we'll be working with Samaritan's Purse when we get down there. We'll be doing some disaster and hurricane relief from the hurricane that just passed through there recently. It'll be a super cool time. Lots of really busy work. It's 6 days a week and 1 day off. And then you're working from 8 to 4, 8 to 5 every single day. So it'll be really hard work, really busy work, but it'll be really awesome. And I'm super excited that we can make a difference here before we move on, because there's such a need in those communities right now. So I'm really excited that we get to be a part of that. And then we'll get back here after 2 weeks there for about 4 or 5 days, something like that. And that'll be a time of just rest and debriefing what we learned, debriefing what we did while we were in Louisiana, and just like kind of resting, rejuvenating ourselves, filling ourselves back up before we go out to Romania. And so on November 4th, November 5th, just pending when our flights are, we will be headed to Craiova, Romania, which is in the lower left corner. If you think about Romania as a complete square, which is it's like a circle kind of square. So that's west corner. And so that'd be really cool. It's not a super big town. We'll be going. Budapest is the capital, so we'll fly in there, drive across, and it'll be really awesome. We'll be working with a host there, and as a squad, we'll be living in the same house, but each of our teams will be doing different work with our host. Our host there, his name is Raul. He is a super awesome dude from what I've heard. Our squad leader, she worked with him in Romania when she went on the race about 4 years ago, and she is super pumped to be working with him again. He's a really good dude, and he is really into empowering the existing ministries that are already there. So we'll be doing a lot of evangelism with him. So sometimes that'll look like literally just like praying, God, who do you want me to go talk to? Where do you want me to go? Asking him to guide our steps through that, and then just going and talking and spreading the gospel, praying for people like as we see fit in the streets. And then we'll be working with different ministries just to empower them, keep developing them, doing a lot of evangelism. And our ministry will kind of just vary. We don't have a lot of idea of what that looks like yet, but we know that Rahul is working on it. He's a super, really organized dude, has been doing this for years. So yeah, we trust him, and it'll be a super good time. I'm really pumped just to get out and be onto the field doing some cool stuff. There's a few prayer requests for you. Just prayers for safe travels from here to Louisiana and back, and then here to Romania, and that everyone on our squad would just remain safe. There's been a couple injuries since we've been here on campus doing different things, and so just that we would stay safe, we would stay injury free, and that our spirits just keep high. Prayers just over the work that we'll be doing and the people that we will be working with, that they would just be blessed, and just prayers ahead of them that our time with them would be well spent, that we would learn a lot, and that we would be able to come together with those people that have been there. And yeah, just personal prayer requests, just that the Lord would keep working. He's been breaking down a lot of walls that I had up in my life recently that I didn't realize were there. He's been healing a lot of things just from the last 18 years of my life that I didn't realize were inhibiting me from doing the work that he wanted me to do. And so just that he would just continue to do that. Continue to break things wall, continue to set me up. I've been feeling really good lately, really filled with the Lord, and this is super awesome. If you made it to this point in the video, thanks for watching the whole thing. Those are my month 1 updates, and I can't wait to keep y'all updated through the rest of it. Life here has been super awesome, and I'm super pumped to see what God does next. Peace.